Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago, Bears fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. Hold on to your hats because what's happening behind the scenes in the NFL this offseason might just be one of the most significant moves for the Bears in recent memory. Rumors are swirling around the league that the San Francisco 49ers, currently battling cap constraints after their extension for Brock Purdy, are considering a bold and potentially franchise-altering trade. And guess who's at the center of it all? That's right, Fred Warner, the star linebacker out of BYU, might be on his way to Chicago. Yeah, you heard that right. The San Francisco 49ers, sitting at a 6-8 record with roughly $19 million in cap space, are in a bit of a tricky spot. They're trying to keep their Super Bowl hopes alive while managing their salary cap. One of their big decisions involves Warner, who's set to make around $25 million next year. With that hefty cap hit, and the team looking to extend players like Ayuk, the Niners might see trading Warner as a way to free up some cash and reset their roster. Now, this isn't just about cap space. It's about strategic reshuffling. They're contemplating trading Warner for draft picks and a young linebacker, focusing on rebuilding the offensive line and retooling their defense. It's a move that echoes what teams like the Panthers did a few years ago when they acquired Luke Kuechly, bringing in a versatile linebacker to bolster the middle of the defense. Now, let's talk about Fred Warner himself. The guy is a total game changer. An all-pro linebacker in 2025, Warner has been one of the league's most reliable and versatile defenders. He's tallied 948 career tackles, including 50 in just 6 games this season, along with 10 sacks and 10 interceptions. His coverage skills are elite, with a PFF grade of 92.5, and his EPA per play in coverage is 22, which means he's making plays happen in pass coverage. He's also shown excellent tackling technique with a missed tackle rate of just 4.1%, and he's been known for his ability to force turnovers. Warner's leadership and ability to line up anywhere on the field make him a perfect fit for a team like the Bears, especially considering their recent struggles to control the run game and cover tight ends. The Bears, currently standing at 9-4, are in a prime position to make a playoff push, especially with their linebacker unit, which has been decent but could use that extra spark. PFF grades for their linebackers aren't as high as they could be, around 75.6 for the group, yet adding Warner could elevate that significantly. Imagine a linebacker duo of Warner and Edmonds, both capable of shutting down the run and covering the pass, boosting tackles by around 18%, and reducing yards per run by 12%. That's the kind of upgrade that can turn a good defense into a great one. With Montez Sweat now part of the fold, the Bears are building a formidable front seven, but Warner would add that extra layer of versatility and playmaking ability. And let's not forget, Warner's presence would be a huge boost in the playoffs. He's known for his knack for clutch plays, like forcing fumbles, making tackles behind the line of scrimmage, and covering the middle of the field with ease. His ability to neutralize tight ends like Hawkinson, which has been a concern for the Bears, would be a game changer. Plus, his experience and leadership would be invaluable in high-pressure situations, especially in the cold Chicago weather that often tests teams' mental toughness and physical endurance. Now, what about the impact on the division? The 49ers are looking to reset, but losing Warner could weaken their defense, especially as they fight to stay in the playoff hunt. A team with Warner's talent and leadership could be a playoff force, but if he leaves, it could be a big blow. Conversely, for the Bears, acquiring Warner isn't just about filling a need, it's about making a statement. It's about saying, we're not just building for now, but for the future of this franchise. Warner's addition would send a message to the league and to division rivals that the Bears are serious about contending, not just this year, but long-term. The betting odds are already reflecting some of this excitement. Super Bowl LXI odds have shifted from plus 1,500 to plus 850, which shows increasing confidence in the Bears' potential. Warner could be the X factor that pushes Chicago even further, especially if he can replicate his playoff-level performance. His ability to disrupt offenses, especially by stopping tight ends like Hawkinson, and his knack for making big plays in the second half of games could be the difference that propels the Bears deep into the postseason. Imagine him teaming up with Montez Sweat and the rest of the defense, creating a nightmare scenario for offenses trying to move the ball against Chicago. Of course, such a trade isn't without its risks. Giving up draft picks and a young linebacker might seem like a gamble, but the Bears' front office has been aggressive this season, clearly prioritizing winning now and establishing a dominant defense. Warner's leadership and proven production could be the missing piece that takes this team from good to great. It's a bold move, no doubt, but in the NFL, bold is often what separates champions from contenders. If the Bears pull this off, it could mark the beginning of a new era, a cold-weather dominance that Chicago fans have been dreaming about for years. Looking ahead, the potential of bringing Warner to Chicago also raises questions about how the team would adjust their scheme. Warner's versatility means he can cover tight ends, rush the passer, and make tackles all over the field. Pairing him with Edmonds would give the Bears a linebacker duo that's fast, physical, and smart, exactly what this defense needs to compete at the highest levels. Plus, with the added depth and experience, the Bears could reduce their third-down conversion rates, which has been an Achilles heel at times this season. They'd be better equipped to close out games and keep their opponents from mounting comebacks late in the fourth quarter. And let's not forget the cultural aspect. Warner is a leader on and off the field. His work ethic, intensity, and football IQ fit perfectly with the Bears' identity. Bringing him into the fold would energize the defense and set a tone for the entire team. It's the kind of move that can galvanize a locker room, inspire the younger players, and create a winning culture that extends beyond just this season. In summary, the possibility of trading for Fred Warner isn't just a rumor. It's a game-changing move that could define the Bears' future. It's about building a defense that's aggressive, versatile, and ready to dominate in the cold months ahead. It's about making a statement to the league that Chicago is back in the hunt, ready to take on anyone in their path. The NFL offseason is always full of surprises, but this one has the potential to be a blockbuster that fans will be talking about for years to come. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So what do you think, Bears fans? Is Warner the missing piece that could take this team to the next level? Would you be excited to see him in navy and orange, leading the defense and helping chase that elusive Super Bowl? I want to hear your thoughts. Drop your comments below. Tell me if you believe this move is the game changer we've been waiting for. As always, I'll be back soon with more updates, rumors, and analysis. Stay tuned, keep supporting the Bears, and let's get ready for what promises to be an exciting offseason. Because if this trade happens, it might just be the start of a new chapter, one of cold-weather dominance and championship dreams. Thanks for listening, and as always, bear down.